So I'm still working on this 100-year-old bathroom. We're doing a complete DIY bathroom remodel. And Steve came over and installed this brand new Kohler Archer bathtub. But how did we get to this point, right? There was obviously a tub here before this was installed. So today I'm going to show you how to remove an old bathtub, including the fiberglass surround. It was a total mess. It's just a total mess. You'll see in today's video. And I've got a great power tool giveaway for you in the end. So don't miss out on that. You're going to learn a whole bunch of great skills and get an opportunity to randomly win this awesome power tool, which is right around the corner here. So you don't want to miss out on that. Let's dive into the video right now.
I'm placing some duct tape over the drain so the debris doesn't fall down into it. It just made sense to me. The next step is to turn the water off in the house. So in this case, the shutoff valve was in the basement. I'm just turning it completely to the right or clockwise and then draining all of the water out of the home system. I did this in the kitchen. You can also do it in a laundry tub. Turn the electricity off to the bathroom and then remove the shower curtain.
Fun times.
And the shower head. Now, if you are keeping the shower head, you can place a cloth over it or a rag over it and just unscrew it with the channel locks or with channel locks or some type of pliers. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm not going to keep the shower arm, so I'm just removing that with the channel locks, turning it counterclockwise. This is a 3-stem setup, and so I'm taking the screw out of the handles, and then I have to budge the handle off the stem and remove the handle body. Now here's the stem. You want to turn that counterclockwise using some channel locks or pliers. Just as a side note, this is, if you have a leak in your tub or your shower, this is most likely the culprit if you have a similar setup. So as you can see here, it didn't take all that much time to do that. And then spinning off the tub spout, that gunk you see is plumber's putty, which is pretty nasty, especially after like 15 years. Now here's the tub surround. Here's what it looks like. And you definitely want to wear a respirator and some safety glasses when you do this, especially if you're cutting through fiberglass. So I just took a Wonder Bar or Super Bar and wedged it between the wall and that surround. It was just Marlite, actually. And then I cut the remaining portion with my Sawzall and just a demo blade. And you want to do this in all the corners and then cut any of the silicone that is holding that to the remaining portion of the tub surround and then pull it off the wall. So having a Sawzall makes this super easy. And then in this case, there was drywall and all sorts of crazy stuff behind the wall and the framing, so I had to remove that. And if you have plaster, like I have plaster in this bathroom, there's really no other way to do it than just pound it off the lath. So there's wood lath here. You can see this is what it looks like after I removed all the plaster. And then the front and back walls, I basically did the exact same thing I did for the main wall. I just cut the silicone, wedge my Super Bar between it. Make sure if you're pounding through the wall, you don't pound through the secondary wall if you're going to keep that. And so, yeah, I just did this for the front and the back wall, cut the silicone, tore off all the fiberglass around. So again, we just had some plaster here and they patched together some drywall for whatever reason behind that as well. So in this case, what I wanted to do is remove all the plumbing. I'm using my favorite tool for this, which is my auto cut tool. You just clamp it onto the copper pipes and cut away. And I placed some shark bite fittings onto the copper pipes while I had to take a break. And this shut the water off to the house.
Now to make life easy, I'm going to remove this waste overflow pipe on this side of the tub. That way this will pull out and I can just simply remove it. So what I'm going to do is cut the nail for this ledger board on this side and then just cut the ledger board on this side. Just cut it out. Or not, maybe I can just pull this out. Yeah. Now I'm just going to cut this 2x4 right here. I'm going to cut it down here actually. Oh, let's see what they did. So they actually nailed the tub to this metal bracket here, which then was attached to this stud. There was a piece of framing. Here's one of the issues why I was not completely sold on keeping the tub. This piece of plastic here, or it's not plastic, it's rubber. This is what was keeping all the moisture from flowing behind the tub and down into the framing. It just, as you can see, it's a terrible setup. I'm sure, 15, 16 years ago it was fine, but now it doesn't look so good. What I can do is just lift up on the tub and pull it out of the waste pipe. I think. Alright, solve that. So as you can see, this tub is still connected to this metal bracket here. I'm just going to break it off by twisting the tub. I completely forgot. The tub is actually still connected to the drain, so I just have to undo that. This is hard to see, but there's a nut here connecting the tub drain to the drain that is in the house. So all you have to do is this little nut right here, you just have to loosen it, pull the tub out, and that's all there really is to it. I just simply pull it out of the space. Because this is a Whirlpool tub, I had an electrical line going to it, so I cut that electrical line out, of course, after turning the electricity off to the house. And then I capped them, so we'll have to move this down into a junction box or an electrical box to make sure we're to code. This is just a side note. Never ever try to salvage old plumbing parts. This looks terrible. All the plumbing parts look terrible. Just buy brand new. So now I'm going to take this tub down to the street. This should be interesting. It's tight up here. Probably not a bad idea to get a friend to help you. Mission accomplished. Alright, this is what we're left with. Ugh. One thing I want to point out is there's a P-trap here, and that's great. If you have a P-trap, awesome. If you have a drum trap, you may want to replace that with a P-trap. The important part about the P-trap, especially when you remove your tub, if you're not installing the tub on the same day, is make sure that it's full of water. Otherwise, sewer gas will come up through and create a disgusting smell in your bathroom and the rest of your house. So make sure that this P-trap is full of water. Alright, so now you know how to remove an old bathtub and the fiberglass surround. Now for the surprise tool giveaway. Now, I hope you got some great tips today, but the surprise tool giveaway will help you out with your project for sure. So what is it? Well, it's Milwaukee's brand new M18 Fuel Sawzall kit. In this bathroom remodel, I have tools everywhere. I've got my camera, I've got corded lights, corded compressors, corded Sawzalls. Going cordless in a tight space can really help you out. So that's why I'm going to be using Milwaukee's brand new M18 Fuel Sawzall, and we're going to give away one to a random lucky winner here on YouTube. So why is this a great tool? It's a great tool because it cuts faster than corded Sawzalls. It has up to 2 times more run time than other Sawzalls, and up to 5 times longer tool life than other Sawzalls, which is great because when you buy one, you don't want to be replacing it anytime soon, right? So we're going to be giving away one of these. How do you enter into the giveaway? Well, down in the comments, tell me what project you're working on and why you need the M18 Fuel Milwaukee Sawzall kit. It's really that simple. So I want to say thank you to Milwaukee for sending this to us and for sending one to a random lucky winner that will be picked via the comments here on YouTube. So that is it for today. I hope you liked the video. If you're doing a DIY bathroom remodel and you want professional looking results with your tile or your tub installation, I know you'd really like Bathroom Repair Tutor. So check out bathroomrepairtutor.com. But I'll see you down in the comments. Take care. We'll talk to you soon.